Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. We're gonna see how this goes. Y'all, I got desperate, okay? You guys know how I have been looking for a makeup table to do my videos at. I got desperate. I'm in my bedroom right now, as you can see. I'm gonna let some people hop on because I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. Hi Shirley. I'm going to tell you guys what I did. So let's let some people hop on. If you're catching the replay, comment #replay. Share this video. Share button is in the bottom left-hand corner. Then just simply comment shared. Once you do that, if you're watching from YouTube, hello, welcome to my channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You guys are going to laugh at me. I'm going to tell you how desperate I was. It was not easy either. I am going to pin my website. How is the picture? Shirley, how's the picture? Are we clear? Can you guys hear me all right? I'm going to pin my website real quick. Holy moly. I'm like out of breath because of what I just did. How is the picture? I'm going to go ahead and prime my face while we're waiting for some people to hop on. Using the mattifying face primer, we are going to fill in those pores so our makeup goes on. Oh, good. Yay. Oh goodness. So I was just saying how I have been looking for a space to do my live videos. I don't have a table or a desk in this house, so it has been something. So recently I have been doing my lives in one of our back rooms using the windowsill, which worked fine, but there's not much room or space in a windowsill. There's just not. So you know what? I was like, okay, I need a table. I need a table. So I went outside and I got our outside patio table, which is like a big square glass table. Hi, Lucille. This thing is not tiny. I thought it was much smaller than what it was until I started trying to maneuver it through all the doors. So we got it, me and my daughter got it all the way through the kitchen, through the hallway, through the kitchen, into the hallway, and then we get it back into the back room, by the back room. Hi, Dawn. And we cannot get this table to fit through the door of the room that I needed to take it in. It was so narrow that no matter how way you turned it, it just was not. The legs are like made weird, they bow out, and it was not going to go in. So I'm like, all right, let's bring it back out. Let's see if it'll go in my bedroom. So we pull it all the way back into the bedroom and it goes right through. Goes right through the bedroom door. I was like, okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to set it in the corner. It looks ridiculous. It's not very nice looking or fancy looking, but hey, it is big enough. It fits all my makeup on it. You guys can't see it, but now I need like a cute picture hanging up above my bed because there's like nothing above my bed. I've got this one over here, but I need something there if I'm going to do my videos in here. Isn't that crazy? So that's what I'll go through to be able to get on here with you guys. Okay. Whew, but man, that was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. But we're in here. I've got my ring light up. I've got my little tripod. My phone's on. I can now plug. That's another thing. When I had everything in on the windowsill, I had to lean my phone up against something because my tripod wouldn't fit on the windowsill. So I wasn't able to plug my charger up to my phone because it wouldn't stay standing up. Thanks. I try. I really do. But guys, I mean, I have to be on here with you guys. You guys need to see all this amazing makeup, skincare products. I have to share it with y'all. And plus, I'm pushing for that huge incentive trip goal. I only have till September 30th to reach it. I am 45 glam boxes away from hitting it. Can you guys believe it? 45 glam boxes. If you don't know what the glam box is, let me just tell you before I get started on my makeup. Oh, it is the most amazing thing you will ever purchase. Literally 17 full-size products. That includes makeup, skincare, brushes. 17 full-size products for only 99 bucks. It is practically 80% off on these products by purchasing it in this glam box. When you purchase it from me, I'm also going to give you a $50 in free product credit. I'm going to add that to your account. So you're getting over $441 worth of products for only 99 bucks plus a $50 gift card to use on the website. So I only have to sell 45 of those. So share this video because surely there's someone who will be interested in grabbing one of those, okay? So if you want to go ahead and go purchase yours, you do not have to sell to get this box. You can just order it, get it in the mail, and I don't even have to ever hear from you again, but I want to hear from you because I want to know how much you love your products. But there's no obligations, there's no strings attached. You can get all of those products, 17 full-size products for only 99 bucks. You can click the link that's down below, kaylasmarvelousmakeup.com. Click join now and then get started and it will take you through it. It gives the list of products that comes in it. If you want to look at all the products that's in it, you can do that. All you have to do, I think, is confirm me as your sponsor. There are 2 different Caleb Webbers, so make sure my face is on the one that you choose. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions about it at all, message me and I'm going to fill you in, okay? Because it's amazing. All right, should we do some makeup? Let's do some makeup. We're going to go in with some spray foundation today. I have my face all primed. We're going to use spray foundation with a sponge, a damp sponge. I love this foundation. You could even get the foundation for free when you order the box because you could use your $50 in YCash. Get you a free foundation, or if there's other products on there that you see that you want to try, you can use it on whatever you want. But I suggest if your shade is in stock, you're going to want this foundation because it's incredible. So I'm just applying it to the one side of my face first so you guys can see the coverage and how like flawless it looks. What's everybody up to? How's everyone doing? Are you making it through the week? So we had a showing on our house last night. I'd love to be able to tell you how it went, but we haven't heard anything yet. So we left to go get the kids ice cream before they got here. So by the time we got back, they were already gone. So we're just like praying and waiting to hear something, hoping that the realtor will get in contact with us, hoping the people will make an offer. If you know anybody who's interested in buying a home, oh my word, look at that coverage, guys. Do you see this? Do you see this? So nice. But if you're looking, or if you know anyone, or if you are looking to purchase a home out in the country, we are in the, we're probably about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Vevey, Indiana. We're about 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. And we set out in a nice country area. Our home is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. We have a nice wooded area in the back. It's beautiful, really. So if you know anybody who's interested in purchasing a home, have them contact me. I do have a link to the listing on my wall if you want to go check it out. Okay, now we're going to apply it to the other side. Get this hair out of the way. I'm so glad the picture's clear for y'all. This just might be my nice new setup. Watch, I'll finally get a table and somewhere to film, and then the house will sell and we'll be moving. That would just be my luck, let me tell you. No, but I wouldn't mind. Really, we're wanting to sell like ASAP. So it would not hurt my feelings at all. Ah, this spray foundation is so good. I'm telling you. It'll be your new favorite. I know nothing beats it, like, for me. Nothing beats it. Although I did wear the liquid foundation yesterday. It looked pretty good too. Okay, so I'm just making sure it's all blended in evenly. The spray foundation is lightweight. It is full coverage, but it's lightweight. It dries really quickly, so it's transfer resistant. Once it dries on your face, like, you can't even feel it. That's what I love. It gives like an airbrush finish. It's so good. So good. How many times can I say that in this video? So good. Probably a lot. Sorry, I'm dying of thirst. All right, so now I'm going to use a lighter shade of the spray, and I used a lighter shade to highlight. Okay, and because it is so fine, it works really well for highlight, contour, and it layers really nicely. So we're gonna use the shade Scarlet, and then a little itty baby sponge. Shake it good. You're gonna wanna shake it up. Let me, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna spray it onto this slanted side of my sponge. Now watch this. Oh, you guys, I have been using the new eye cream. Holy smokes. That stuff is doing wonders for my under eyes. You guys know, or if you don't know, I had really bad like under eye issues, like puffiness, just really bad eye bags. Especially in the morning when I'd get up, oh, it looked horrible. I'm like, this looks like a 90-year-old woman under my eyes. That new eye cream is so much helping. So I can tell you from experience, I've been using it now probably a good 3 weeks now, I want to say. And it's doing wonders. I apply it in the morning and in the evening. And I'm telling you, when I don't have makeup on, usually my eyes look so horrible when I don't have makeup on, but like they do not look bad at all now. So if you're interested in that, also, so if you get the Glam Box, you get that free $50 in Y Cash, which is product credit. You can put that toward the eye cream. The eye cream's $59, so you can get 50 bucks off of it. I mean, you can't beat that, right? So if you're interested in that Glam Box, I did a video last night going more into detail about what comes in it. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. Okay, we're just blending this in. Y'all are being so quiet. Are you guys busy? Oh, look how that just brightened those eyes up. Love it. Love it. And I cannot even feel it. So good. You know how concealer can sometimes be a little thick or kind of look cakey? This stuff's spray. So it goes on so fine and it does not like crease. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder. Okay, and we're going to bake on those highlighted areas. And that's just going to kind of set where we highlighted. Hi, Debbie. And you guys, we're wanting to get the house sold as soon as possible because the whole reason why we're moving down to Kentucky is we're going to be putting the kids into a Christian school down there, and their school starts August 10th. So it's kind of important, really, really important that we get it sold like as soon as possible. Now ignore the craziness. I'm going to have powder all over my face, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to dust it all away. No worries. It just looks crazy for a second, okay? All right. Now I'm going to take a fluffy face brush and we're just going to dust it. Kind of blend it in and dust it off. Okay, so that just helped to brighten the areas even more that we want to kind of stand out. Christian school is the way to go. I taught in a Christian school. You did? Where at in Kentucky, Shirley? I grew up going to a Christian school. I graduated from a Christian school. And what's nice is this Christian school uses the same curriculum that I'm currently using to homeschool. But both my kids are going into 7th grade this year. And I've kind of reached my limit, I think. We've been good up until this year. And I always knew that I wanted to homeschool my kids. But my brain is not, and my memory is not as good as it used to be. So, hi Allie, Georgetown. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I would not have it any other way. I said Christian school is the only alternative to me not homeschooling. Near Lexington, okay. Well, Lexington is only about, hi Linda. Lexington is only about maybe an hour and a half from where we're going to be moving to. And I have some family that lives down there. And it's actually where my mom is from, where my mom's family's from. So it shouldn't be too difficult of a transition for everyone. All right, so now our face is highlighted. Now we need to contour. So I'm going to use some bronzer. And if you don't know, Younique's Beachfront Bronzer is retired. There's no more in stock, but that's okay. We still have 14 new products that's going to be releasing this year, so I'm pretty sure bronzer is probably going to be one of them. I'm super excited to see what we're going to be having come out. The new eye cream was the first new product. So I'm starting right here at the cheekbones because this is going to give the face some shape and kind of slim it, make the cheekbones pop out a little. Okay, and then right where we highlighted underneath here, see, that's going to help this stand out even more. They're just kind of like creating cheekbones. Now we don't want to bring it too far over. I stop right about there. And then I go up at an angle. Okay. Hey girlie, did you try your mascara, Linda? Okay. Now I'm doing the jawline. And this is also giving the face a little shape. But for me personally, it slims the face down, which is incredible. It hides this area that I want to camouflage. All good. Did you like it? Do you have any questions about it? If need be, we can do like a video call, or I can send you a video on the best way to apply. Because I believe you got the 4D, didn't you? The 4D is our fiber mascara. There's like a slight learning curve to it. It's not hard to do, but it's a little bit different than applying a regular mascara. Yay! That makes me happy. I'm glad you like it. You'll have to send me some pictures. Ooh, that's stuck straight out there. Okay, so now I'm gonna add it down the sides of my nose. So I brought it up onto the sides of my forehead because I'm not really trying to make my forehead look smaller, because I have an average size forehead, so I keep it right here on the sides. Now, if you have a larger forehead and you want to make it appear smaller, add it to the sides and go ahead and bring it all the way across the top, right along the hairline. Now we're doing the side of the nose. Again, if you want to make your nose look thinner, you can do this, but I personally just like to do it to give a little bit of definition to the nose. Not necessarily to make it look thinner, because I don't really have a wide nose, but I like to just give the nose a little definition. Okay, and then I like to add it right here under my bottom lip. Now you ask, what in the world does that do? So if you can see, it looks like it's creating a shadow down here, and that's making the lips appear fuller. It's kind of like bringing them out. Okay. And just blend it in a little. Okay, so after I get it all on there, I take my fluffy face brush again. What did I do with it? Where did I put it? Oh, it's back down in here. Okay. And then I just kind of go in and make sure everything is blended. If you are just joining, guys, I was talking about my Ultimate Glam Box earlier. It really is so good. It's like the best deal. Like, you could never walk into a makeup store and get this kind of deal. Like, you're just not gonna be able to get 17 products, full-size products, for 99 bucks anywhere. And these are high-end products. They are not cheaply made. Like, the value of it is $441, and you're getting it for 99 bucks. So good. What was that? Something just fell. All right, so now we're gonna add some blush onto the cheeks for some color, which I think I put that in my glam box, because you get a blush in the glam box. So let me just get it out real quick. This box is so cute. So my sister-in-law bought the box from me, and then she gave me her box so that I could show it to you guys on a live. which was pretty awesome because this box is great to store makeup in. Like, it's so humongous. So cool. So I was very thankful for that because it's nice for you guys to be able to see it like in person instead of me just showing you pictures or just telling you what's in it. Okay, so I'm using, excuse me, oh, these drinks. These drinks are sparkling ice. I love them, but man, they make me burp so much. That's not very ladylike to do on a live video, so I apologize. But I'm using the shade Supple, which is a very pretty blush color. Love that color. Then I take that fluffy brush back over top and blend that as well. So do you see, by highlighting, brightening those areas, and then bringing the darker colors in, how that just gives the face, like, it's not like flat all one color. It just gives some dimension to the face. It's pretty cool, actually. That's probably my favorite thing about doing makeup, is highlighting and contouring. And lashes, of course. All right, so now that the face is done, for the most part, I'm going to use Behold Setting Spray. Shake it up. Now this is going to set the entire face and pretty much just lock the makeup in place. And it also feels good. Love me some setting spray. Okay, and then I just let it dry. I kind of like hold my face still for a couple moments just to let it dry because you don't want your makeup to crease. Okay, so I just fan myself, let it dry. Okay, good to go. Does anybody have any questions that they'd like me to answer? Anything at all? You don't have to be makeup related. Whatever you want to ask. We're going to go in and do the brows with the Brow Obsession palette. They call it the Brow Obsession palette because you will be obsessed. You will be obsessed with it. So for my brows, I pretty much just have to add a little bit here in the beginning just to give it a nice shape. And then I run it through to give some color because my brows are fairly thick. So they really don't need a lot, but I do like to give it a little bit more shape and definition. And I'll show you the difference compared to the other side just by doing these couple things. The difference it makes. I'm telling you, filling your brows in, it makes such a big difference. It's crazy. Okay. That's pretty much it. Look at that. You see that? Is there a slate gray eyebrow color? Slate gray. No, not, I mean, I think the blonde palette's out. We do have this color that comes in the blonde palette, but I think we only have the medium and brunette brow palettes left. Now we might have a pressed eyeshadow that might work. I don't know if I have it though. I would have to look. Shirley, light brown isn't working for me anymore. Aw, Is that a powder? Yes. Okay, so the brow palette, Linda, comes with 2 powders. These are powders. Then you have a brow pomade here. So I like to mix the pomade with the powder because it makes it like a little bit more defined. Then you have 2 highlight shades. Mine's a little messy because I've had it for like a year and a half. And look, I've only touched pan. I use this all the time. I've only touched pan here and a little bit in the brow pomade. It's amazing. This is amazing. So it's like 5 products in one. And then I use our brow artist brush. You've got this slanted side and then you have this nice thin side. I could probably use blonde now, maybe. Now, if you really want the brow, sorry guys, sorry, I had a phone call. Why is there a pink in the eyebrow palette? That is just a highlight color. It doesn't go on like this pink, but some people like to use it to kind of clean up around the brow, and it gives it like a highlight. I've personally never used this pink. I've actually used it like as a blush because it's kind of creamy. So I've used it as a blush, and I've used it kind of like on my eyelid before, but I don't use it on my brows. I use this one to clean up. I have gray hair right now, but my brows are brown. Should I use a dark brown shade? So I like to use the shade that matches the root of my hair, although my roots are a little bit lighter than what I'm using, but I like a darker brown on me personally. Let's see, I have gray hair right now, but my brows are brown. Yeah, I would stay like at a medium brown probably. Linda, you can shoot me a selfie of you and I can help you. Hi Brandy. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. But I usually like to stay somewhere close to the root color. Or, you know, if you just want to darken them up a little bit, you can. It's really all personal preference. What you like, how you like the look of it. Some people might use lighter. Since my hair has got blonde in it, might use lighter than what I use. But my brows are naturally dark. So I just go with like a medium brown for mine. All right, so let's do this side. I don't know, there's something. Guys, I did not start filling my brows in up until maybe like a year, actually right when I got this palette. I always saw my friends using this brow palette and I'm like, man, why does their brows look so good? And it makes such a big difference when they fill their brows in. But I was always nervous to do it. And I had thicker brows, so I thought I didn't need to. But one of my friends, who's actually in my upline, she talked me into purchasing the brow palette. And I'm telling you, I never go without using it now in every look because it blew me away what a difference it made. Just by doing the little bit that I do to mine. Oh, it's so good. So good. Now I'm going to show you how you can use that highlighter color. Okay, after you get everything the way you want it. So say you went like a little bit overboard. Maybe got them a little too thick. Or got them uneven. You can use that flat side and then dip it into that highlighter shade, that cream color. And then you can go right up underneath. And it's almost like a magic eraser to fix your mistakes. If your tail got too thick, just go right up underneath and it kind of just fixes those spots. I'm telling you, the brow palette will change your brow game. But I was saying, if you really want the blonde palette, Shirley, I'm sure I can get my hands on one for you. Just let me know. I just won't be able to get it off my website because they're out of stock. And these brow palettes are retiring, so you'll want to grab one ASAP. There we go. Brows are done. Now we need to do our eyes. What colors would you guys like to see me use on my eyes? I'm going to use pressed shadows. So I have neutral colors. I have these colors. Should we use a little orange today? Because I do have this pop of orange on my shirt. I do love using that bright orange that we have called Lively. And our pressed shadows can be purchased individually, which is cool because if you see a color that you really like but you don't want to purchase a whole palette, you can just purchase one shadow at a time. What I recommend is purchasing the 25, this is a magnetic palette that holds 25 pressed shadows. So I purchased this palette and then I just purchased 1 or 2 shadows at a time until I built up me a massive eyeshadow palette. That's what I recommend doing. It's probably the cheapest way, the most affordable way to do it. That's just my recommendation. But does anybody have any color suggestions? What kind of eye look you want me to do? Smoky, neutral, natural, everyday, bright, bold. What do y'all want to see? I'm going to get out my liquid liner. Any suggestions? Man, it feels so good to be sitting at a table. It just does. I'll be glad. Linda says smoky. Okay, does anybody agree with her? Do you want like brown smoky? Do you want like black smoky? What kind of smoky are we talking about? Oh, I need to be warming up my mascara. Let me get a mascara out. I think we're going to use maybe the 4D today. Let me get it out of my glam box. My cute little glam box. So cute. I love that thing. Gray. Gray smoky. Ooh, I do have a good gray smoky color. This one right here is called Shrewd. This is like a charcoal shimmery gray. That would be pretty. Let's warm up the mascara. Okay. If you guys haven't shared the video yet, hit that share button. Ooh. All right, so we're going to start with the transition color first. So I think I'm going to use the shade Gingerly as my transition color. Gingerly is like a camel brown, I think is how it's described. It's like a caramely brown. It's really pretty. We're going to use that in the crease with the blending brush. Just start out. If you need a good transition color, this one is perfect. Literally for like any eye look. You can use this color in the crease and it's amazing. It's in my top 5 faves. You guys, my daughter has been like watching all the shows that I watched like when I was like, I don't know, maybe in my mid-teens, early teens, pre-teen. She does not like any of the newer stuff, which thank goodness, because let's be real, most of it's garbage. So she's always asking me like, okay, what other show did you like? So that she can watch it. So she's actually watching High School Musical right now, but she only watches the first one because it wasn't like about, you know, teen like lovey-dovey stuff. Once it gets to the second one, it's a little too much, but the first one's more just singing, and she likes musicals. So she's been like watching High School Musical 1 on repeat, which I was kind of obsessed with the first one too. I'm not gonna lie. I know all the songs by heart. I'm kind of like a musical geek myself. You know, I love Greatest Showman. That's like my favorite movie. It's her favorite movie too. She's seen it like 50 times. We ended up buying it, and then she just plays it on repeat sometimes. So she's like me in a lot of ways, but as far as like the girliness goes, makeup, all that stuff, yeah, she's not like me there. But she does like musicals. And she likes like art and drawing and painting and sketching. She's not like me there. She's more like my sister. I can't draw. I can do makeup, which you would think I'd be able to paint or do art, but no. Nope. But she's really good at it. She's only 11, and she's really good at drawing. So I told her, I was like, you know, keep practicing and stuff. Who knows? You can. She wants to be like a book illustrator. So I said, keep practicing. She's been making like little like animation type things on the computer, and she loves doing stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to start working in this gray color. I'm going to take the fluffy crease brush. Hi, Faye. And I'm going to start working it into the outer corner, building it over into the crease and onto the lid. Kind of starting right in this outer V. And just kind of blending it over. Oh, this was a good choice. Isn't that pretty? And it has these really pretty shimmers in it. Just kind of pat it all the way over. So I like to, when I'm doing a smoky, I like to kind of build it up slowly. And if you really wanted this like metallic-y shimmers to stand out, you could wet your brush when you pat it onto the lid, and it'll make those shimmers come out even more. Oh, but I really love that charcoal color. This would make a great like date night eye look. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start doing it over here. You guys like that? Now, if you wanted to, if you want to get it a little bit more pigmented on the lid, you could take like a flat cream shadow brush, which is more like a paddle brush, and use that to pack it onto the lid. Then you might get more pigment. Cover it up all the way. And it kind of just gets in there a little bit better. Are we loving? Throw up those hearts. You're loving it. Let me see them. See that gingerly color? Looks really pretty peeking out the top. Okay, now we can take that same cream shadow brush and I'm gonna apply it right onto the tip. Linda, the first shade was gingerly. Now I'm applying it under the bottom lash line, the gray color, Shrewd. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. Now I'm going to take the shade Optimistic, which is a highlight shade. It's kind of like a pearl white color. I'm going to take a little pencil brush, which looks like this. And I'm going to apply that onto the inner corner to brighten the inner corner. If you feel like it's too dark, which I highlight my inner corner on every makeup look I do, and then my brow bone as well. So I'm going to apply the shade Optimistic. Now Optimistic, I don't know if it's back in stock yet. I will have to double check. It's pretty popular. It is personally my most used shade for good reason. Pretty awesome. Now this can help to open up the eyes, make them look larger. And then I apply it right here on that brow bone, right under the arch of the brow, along the tail. This kind of gives you like a nice eye lift. And it kind of tones down that transition a little bit, brings it down a little bit so it's not so high up. Okay? Now, I feel like we might need to blend a little bit more right here. Make sure those edges are blended out. You don't want any harsh edges, lines. You kind of want those colors to kind of blend seamlessly. Okay? Love it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid liner on top, just right along the lash line, just to give my lash line a little definition. Now this version of our liquid liner is not available. This was exclusive. Hopefully it's going to be one of the new products coming out. Fingers crossed, because I love this style. The pen style. It's just so much easier for me. But we do have a dip and draw liquid liner, which is still a great product, but I just personally love this style. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I start really thin on the inner corner. Almost just like tap it against the lash line. You don't want it super thick over here in the inner corner. Then as I bring it out, it gets a little bit thicker. And then even more thicker in the outer corner. I find doing that, going from thin to thick, it gives my eyes almost like a cat eye shape, which I like. Now you might naturally have that eye shape. which I'm jealous if you do because I love that shape of eyes. Okay, so there is our liquid liner. We're gonna let that dry. And then we're gonna apply mascara. Time for 4D fiber mascara. Okay, so we have two separate kinds of mascara. We have the Epic, which is without fibers. It's just our regular Epic mascara, and it comes in regular black, brown, and black waterproof. And then we have the 4D fiber mascara. So this has fibers in it. It only comes in black, and it is water resistant, not waterproof, but it holds up pretty well. So what you want to do, slowly pull your wand out, and then you want to kind of clean your wand off a little bit because you don't want too many fibers on the wand, okay? Because you don't want those fibers coming off. And this is nothing like Younique's 3D fiber mascara that we used to have, if you all remember that back in the day. It was like a two-step. It had two separate containers. One was a transplanting gel, one was fibers. This is so much better than that mascara. Let me just straight up tell you that. I did not care for the 3D, so I rarely used it. I don't even think I ever purchased it. I think I might have gotten it in my kit and I did not like it, so I did not hardly ever use it. Now, I would use my Epic. When Epic mascara came out, I would use my Epic and then I'd use the fibers from the 3D and I would add it with my Epic. So 4D is kind of like the 3D and Epic had a baby, which I was already doing. I was mixing them anyway, so this was like a great thing that they came out with because it worked so much better. So with the 4D, you're gonna take your wand in the base of your lashes first and just kind of wiggle it right at the base to build up the base of the lashes first. That's step number one. This is how you're going to get the best results with the 4D. Wiggle back and forth. Okay? And then once it's as thick as you want it, you're going to just roll it kind of to the tips, kind of twirling your wand to the tips, to the ends of the lashes. Okay? Now your fibers are going to start attaching and giving you some length. So building that base up first, that gives you your thickness, the fullness looking, and then rolling it to the tips is giving you the length. So I don't ever just like run the 4D through my lashes over and over. I wiggle at the base, then run through the tips. And then when I go in with a second coat, I just focus on the tips alone. I'll re-dip it, add some more fibers, and then just apply it to the tips. Because I don't want too much product on my lashes. I don't want it to look clumpy, right? We want it to look nice and wispy. Okay, so there's the first coat. You can let that dry. We're gonna go ahead and re-dip it and work on the other side. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? Okay. Same thing over here. Wiggle in the base. We're creating that thick baseline. Just gonna make those lashes look so much thicker. Okay, and then we're bringing it, pulling it through to the tips, giving the wand a little twirl. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, and you get all these mascaras in the Glam Box, guys. All of them. You can try them all out. love it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit onto the bottom lashes. Just wiggle it onto the bottom. Make those bottom lashes a little more defined. Now, I think we're gonna do a nude lip. I like doing a nude lip when I do a smoky eye. It's just so classic. I just can't do anything different. When I do a smoky eye, I have to do a nude lip. That's just who I am. Sorry, getting another phone call. My niece is trying to call me. All right, so let's see which liquid lipstick. I want to find Successful. I think I want to do that Splash liquid lipstick. Looks like concealer spilled out in my bag. Need to clean that up. Where is it? Successful just restocked. You guys will love it. Love, 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 love it. Try to find it. So many liquid lipsticks. I'm obsessed with them. That's Snarky. Oh, that's a good one too. That one will be coming back soon. Oh, there it is. Successful. Now, you can line your lips with a lip liner first if you want to. Definitely clean your lips off first. You want to make sure there's no foundation or dry skin. We have a lip exfoliator. That's a sugar scrub lip treatment. It's really good. You just apply it like a lipstick and then you just go like this and it exfoliates all the dead skin off your lips. It's really good. I think we're good though. Okay. This is the shade Successful. It's so pretty. It's called a Rose Nude. So I'm going to take the wand out and then clean all the excess off. Push it back down in the tube because a little goes a long way. Again, you don't want to start out with too much product. If you need to add more, you can. But I would not go too heavy on it to start with. Okay, here we go. And it has a nice doe foot applicator, so it's easy to apply. Isn't that pretty? Love that color. It's almost like a mix between a nude and a dark lip. It's so pretty. Now, I got it a little bit too high over here, so I'm just going to take this. Let's clean that up a little. Got carried away right here. Okay. Now, we could add a little bit of a lighter color. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and add it into the center of the lips to ombre it. I love doing that. especially with like a darker shade of a lippy. Okay, I really need to get this concealer out of here because it's making a mess in my bag. I don't know where the lid went. So I'm going to take a little bit of Scarlet Concealer. I do this all the time, but I haven't done it in a while. Watch this. Okay, I think that's enough. And just blend it. Isn't that pretty? I love that. All right, guys, we're done. Actually, we can add a little bit of highlighter on the face. So I take the pressed eyeshadow shade in the Optimistic, the same shade we used on the inner corner and the brow bone. I use that for my face highlight. We do have powder luminizers that are awesome. Benevolent is my favorite shade in those. But if you want to use a product like as a 2-in-1, you can use this as an eyeshadow or a highlight. And then I apply it with my blending brush. Just to give us a little glow. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to use my ring finger and apply it right on my Cupid's bow. Okay, we're done. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this look? Yay, nay? All done. So let me know if you guys have any questions. If you want to grab the glam box, let me know. I'll message you. I'll walk you through on how to order it. You will be obsessed, and so will all your friends. So make sure you hit that share button. Tell them all about it. My name is Kayla, for those who don't know me. I'm a presenter for Younique. This is something I love to do. This is my job. I work out of my home with my own makeup business, and I love these products so much. I'm very passionate about them. I love helping you guys out. I love meeting new people. So if you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to message me because I thoroughly enjoy answering your all's questions and helping you guys out. Thanks, Linda. And I'm on here most of the time. I get on here quite often and do live videos. Now that I got this table in my bedroom, I'll probably be in here even more often. So I hope you guys have a great evening. Let me know if I can help you with anything, and I will catch you guys on my next live. Bye, everyone.